Anderson Mitchell, and this is Eric Valentine. We tell stories and play music together as well. We call ourselves True Story. He writes true stories of his life experiences, and I put the songs that I've written together with his stories, and they just gels.
This next one is, the story is Talking to a Rock, and the song is Don't Look Down, and the piece together is called Fuji.
Triangular shape, full moon on a volcano. See the clouds below.
Hiking Mount Fuji is not a great accomplishment. When you do it, old Japanese ladies who do it once a week for leisure pass you by, giggling. You hike Mount Fuji the way you tour the Colosseum in Rome. Anyone can do it, but not everyone has been. You do it to say you've been. I have proof that I've been. It's a lava rock from the very top of Fuji-san. A quarter-pound chunk of volcano vomit that I learned after I had brought it home was bad luck. I was telling this story to my friend Jen, a beautiful young woman totally devoted to the healing arts and making the world a better place. Jen is not a liberal or a progressive. Jen is a utopian. Apologize to the mountain and let it know the rock is in good hands. You've been proud to have it, you've been taking good care of it, and you want permission to keep it. Maybe even one day you'll return it, Jen said. But you have to go back to that moment when you took it. Our group of 10 expatriates began the Fuji climb at 11 p.m. It's the recommended way to climb Fuji, especially if you may only be climbing it once in your life. Leaving the base station at 11 p.m. allows you to get to the top of Fuji right at sunrise. It also makes the hike up one of the more aesthetic experiences imaginable. Far outside the Tokyo-Yokohama skyline at nearly 13,000 feet in the air, Fuji is the Hubble telescope for earthbound stargazing. Never before had I seen so many stars, so crystalline. But what drew my attention for most of the hike upward was not the amazing sky. It was the clouds underneath. After about 2 hours into the hike, we were well above cloud line, and our group noticed a strange triangular dark spot on the clouds below. Some loose references were made to it along the way, but none of us knew exactly what it was we were seeing. After all, it was much easier to focus upward into the mystery of the galaxy than ponder a bizarre cloud formation down below. A few more hours into the hike, oxygen began to thin. And while there were no treacherous moments, taking 7 steps, then 5 steps, then 3 steps in a row became a challenge, and a break was needed. My buddy Mike, a sweet-natured Texan, stood about 6'3" and needed the break the most. He pulled off his backpack, he sat down next to his fiancée Kara, and he looked up at the sky.
It's a full moon tonight. I think that's why we can see the shape.
Mike said. There was a pause. No one said anything, but everyone looked around. And this silent haiku hit the collective unconscious.
Triangular shape, full moon on a volcano. See the clouds below. Triangular shape, full moon on a volcano. See the clouds below.
Holy shit, Mike, I said.
Yeah, I think that triangle we've been looking at is Fuji.
Mike said coolly. Holy shit, Mike, I said.
And I'll keep walking till my feet may bleed. I've no control of what they see. The people change and children grow. Can't change what others think they know. Just walk and don't look down. You'll be free.
I think that when I die, for a second I'll still be alive. And during that second, I believe my mind will pull above my body. And I'll know exactly where I am, exactly where I'm going, exactly content. That's how I felt on Fuji-san at that moment. our bodies and minds at rest, the subtle cues of ambivalent nature revealing themselves in the silence of the world where freedom lies and creativity is born. And for the first time in my 27 years of life, I knew exactly where I was. Thank you. Thanks, guys.